Alright, today we're going to talk about a problem that I'm seeing with a chronograph associated with the Michele watch. The chronograph, it is a Swiss chronograph. I forget exactly what movement it is, but the problem is once this chronograph seconds hand starts running, it'll start to stall and jitter, and the main seconds hand here in the subdial will remain running. So see, it's already stalling. It already stalled there. Now it's running, so it'll move. But each time it stalls, it counts as a tick, and this register will count that as a tick, and this is supposed to move once this makes one revolution to indicate 1 minute. So this will move prematurely, it would seem, but yeah, it's supposed to move after 60 ticks of this, and if it stalls, it counts as a tick, so it'll move early. But it's it moves on time because it's counting the ticks, if you will. So alright, so that, see, it just went, and this wasn't at 60 yet. So what else, the other thing that happens is when I stop it, so this will count 1/10 of a second, but when I stop it, check this out. See how it just stalled there? Now it resets down here. It's supposed to reset at the 12 o'clock. Now when I try to reset this chronograph hand, I can get it back to the 12 o'clock position. And now it's where it's supposed to be again. If we run it again, it may stall in a different place this time. But the stalling defeats the purpose of the chronograph. The chronograph is designed to count, see there it just stalled? It's designed to count a specific amount of seconds down to the 10th of a second. If it doesn't do that, it's not really doing its job. So we'll let this go another revolution and see if it'll stall again. But there's something, this movement needs to be cleaned, and it's not working properly, which is problematic. Let's see what happens. Okay. So it only stalled once there, but it still was off by a couple seconds. Let's see what happens again. Because it usually stalls quite a bit. There it goes again, right there. There it stalls again, right there. So yeah, the movement, there's something wrong with the movement. It's dirty and it needs to be serviced. Let's reset it again and see where it goes. Yeah, so that's how many seconds it's off total. So to give you an idea of what a properly working chronograph is supposed to look like, so this is a pretty similar movement. I actually think it's the same movement, it's just the date is in a different position, a different orientation. But if we start this one even has a tachymeter, so if you do a calculation, you can see how far at what miles per hour something is going, which is pretty cool. This is more of a sports chronograph, and the other one is, I guess, more dress, but see, this isn't stalling. It's doing one tick at a time. Tick, tick, tick. The running seconds has is fine on both watches. These registers are both fine. I'm sure if I let the other one run long enough, if it doesn't stall out, it'll start registering on the hour dial. But see, this one's ticking along. Tick, tick, tick. And you'll see this register move right at the 12, which is what's supposed to happen. Just like that. And that's to indicate that 1 minute has gone by. And now this one does the same as the Michele watch. This counts down to 1/10 of a second, and then when I reset, it's supposed to reset all the way to 12. And this is supposed to keep running, the time is supposed to keep running, the date's still running. So let's go back to the Michele watch one more time and see that it's offset. Let's try running it from here. See, now it's stalled. Oop. Now it's stalled here. Now it won't even run. So it's stalled out where it started, and you could see it trying to tick, and it's being very unsuccessful. Okay, let's try and reset it. Okay, so I just paused the chronograph, and this is counting my 1/10 of a second. Now let's reset and see what happens. Yeah, so now it's completely stuck, and it doesn't want to move at all. And yeah, that's not good. This is very not functional as a chronograph. And now it moves because I made it unstick by trying to reset it. So let's try and zero it back to 12 now. And now it's back to 12. So that's the problem I'm seeing with this watch. It's not functioning properly, and that's pretty problematic. The chronograph function really should work on this. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave the video.